Hey, my friend, it's Cameron Malcolmson here, and we're just started off the Team Limitless Hangout. So let's see what we'll be covering this week is follow on from last week, and last week we talked about your business structure and what's really important, and that was building your email list and database and things like that there. So we already laid out the structure of our funnel, and this week we're going to be covering strategic product selection, which as you can see here, the game plan, tonight's game plan is the strategic product selection. So hope you're excited. I spent about half an hour to an hour there brainstorming some ideas. Now, what I'm going to say here is these are ideas for you, and this isn't really you have to do it this way, but it's kind of just a direction that you can go in, and you don't necessarily have to do it the exact same way. You can use different products, the method that I'm going to show you, and really you can do this whatever way you want. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to build it. We're going to build it out week by week, and then at the end I'm going to give you this whole thing I've built for you, and I hope you're excited. Okay, my friend. So what I want to do for you is I want to let you know about the Facebook group. So I just made the Facebook group not that long ago. There's not anybody in it yet, so I'm just going to invite you around to the Facebook group if you haven't already been there. So if you want, by the end of this training, you can head to limitlessfuture.club/group, and you can go and become a member of the inside group. It's a private group. No one really can find it unless you go to that link and you're privately invited. So only people who watch the Inner Circle, Team Limitless Inner Circle Hangout is able to get into that group. And then that's where we can all hang out together and talk about all this kind of cool stuff. So as well, if you want, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already subscribed, so that you don't miss any videos that come out and things like that there moving forward. Also, if you want to connect to me on Snapchat, I always post little Snapchats the odd time, and you can connect to me there. My Snapchat name is weeroo69, which is really cool. So some of the things that we're going to be covering tonight, like I said, we're going to be using different tools and things to build an internet business. And basically the only things that you're going to need are these three tools here. So the tools you must have for your internet business is the website builder, which we're going to be using a little bit of tonight. Then an email autoresponder, which we'll be covering a little bit later on, and the website traffic tracker. And these are the only tools that you need, and you can build pretty much everything that you need using these three things. And then all that we'll be covering is later on is traffic and how do we bring people to this here. But what I want to show you tonight is the products and the steps of each of the parts of the funnel. So there's going to be, if you can see that behind me there, there's going to be the irresistible freemium, there's going to be a super affordable solution, and then we're going to be giving away an upsell. So this is going to be really cool, and you're just going to pretty much be giving away the irresistible freemium, which is going to lead people into the funnel. And I'm going to show you the products here in a second. Now remember, we can use any different type of product in the same method that I'm going to show you tonight. So hopefully we can see here if I can use this share screen good. Let's see, I'm going to share this screen with you in a second. 1 second. Yes, there's all right. So you can see the screen, which is good. Now, this was last week, and this is what we covered last week. And let's see. Yep, that's all good. We're sharing the right screen. So what we're going to be giving away here is the irresistible freemium on this page. See if it loads up. Should be yes. You can see this page all right, which is great. So on this page, we were thinking, we were going to give away something here for free. So this is going to be something we're going to put in here. We're going to move this image out of the way. We're going to take this out of the way, and we're probably going to start to do that this week. And then let's see, we're just doing a wee recap. We're going to keep this kind of simple. We might put something in here and a little few bullet points and things like that there, and a little few magic bullet points. So we kind of want this page, if we're going to be running it on Google Ads, we want this page kind of be a little bit longer. So we might just keep this sort of length, and we'll just switch out the words and the images, and we'll maybe make something cool here to give away. And I've got a little idea here. We'll show you in a second. Now, the next page on this here is our super affordable solution, and we're just doing a wee walkthrough here. The super affordable solution is going to be something that's going to be, when we give away this irresistible freemium to the right person, when they get the irresistible freemium, it's going to lead them towards the super affordable solution. Okay, and the super affordable solution page is going to look something like this here. Now, on this page, the whole goal of this is really just to generate a customer. We don't necessarily want to make money, but we maybe want to break even. Breaking even in the entire funnel will be pretty good, because we'll end up building a list for practically free. So if we're spending money on ads and then we're making profit in our ad spend, then we'll be building an email list for practically nothing. And that's going to be really, really great, my friend. So here is where we're going to offer a super affordable solution. And I've got the products that I'm going to show you here in a second. I already brainstormed out. And what we're going to be offering here is something at the price point of $9.95. So we're going to be giving this here away for free. So we're going to say, get product for free, just cover shipping, and the shipping cost is going to be $9.95. Now, the product that we're going to be selling on this page is going to cost us about $7. Now, you might think, well, we're only making like $2 here, but the magic happens after this point. And I think, let's see, I had a little idea. Yeah, we're going to actually add something super cool. It's going to go here. It's called a little order bump. And the little order bump, it's kind of like whenever you're in the supermarket and you're walking along and you're like, you've got all your shopping and you just see like the packet of sweeties just at the counter, and you just grab the sweeties and put it in your basket just before you leave. And it's kind of like a little impulsive buy. So we're going to add in something in there, a little product I'm going to show you here. We're going to sell that for $5.90. Okay, and then we're going to buy that product at about half that price. So now we're going to get into a little bit more of the profit, but still, this isn't even where the magic happens. The magic happens on this next page, and on the next page, and then ultimately we'll be building a list of buyers, my friend. So I'm going to show you what product we're going to put in here. Then this is kind of where the magic happens, and this is where we kind of get into the profit zone, and this is where the upsell is going to happen. Now, with the product that we selected, or I've selected, I'm going to show you here. The product is going to be a physical product, and it's going to be, I'm going to walk you through how you sort of selected this here, but it's going to make a whole bunch of sense for you here whenever you kind of see what I'm talking about. Now, this page is where we're going to pretty much offer more of what they just bought. Okay, now this works for physical products. It depends on what product it is. Now, for example, if someone bought like supplements, so they bought this here, they bought this type of product. So say this is an anti-wrinkle cream. So they bought the anti-wrinkle cream. So they maybe just bought one bottle of it. Now on the next page, we could offer them 7 bottles of it, and that would be a logical thing. Now, what wouldn't be a logical thing is, say, if someone's interested in learning how to generate traffic, and then you sell them something here on this page to do with traffic, so they've scratched that itch when they buy that thing. Then on the next page, you offer them more traffic thing, but then you're going to upset your customer a little bit. So it's important to understand where to sell more of the same thing and where not to. Okay, so it's the next logical thing. But what we're going to do in this upsell page is we're going to give 2 different options to be able to buy more of the same thing. So they can either buy, let's see here, they can either buy 30 more of the same thing, or they can buy another 80 more of the same thing. Okay, so they're going to get this product for free. They're just going to pay shipping, which is going to be $9.95. Then when they pay for the shipping, they're going to land on this upsell page, and on this upsell page, they can say get 30 more, or they can get 20 more. They can get 30 more here, or they can get 80 more, and then they can say no thanks or whatever, and then just go to the thank you page. Now, even at that there, this is kind of the way we're going to go. Now, what we're going to do on the confirmation page, if you can see here, we're going to actually plug in little profit maximizers. Now, these aren't going to be our products either, and they're going to be little affiliate products now that we can continue the buying cycle. Now, I haven't really selected any affiliate products yet, but once they get to this third step, your order's complete. So below you can find your products, and then we'll just give them details about shipping and things like that there when the product's going to come out. And then we can put in other little products like this here, and we're going to see how this is going to fit in. It's going to be really, really cool, my friend. And people can continue on the buying cycle. So they've just bought, for example, the product that we're going to be selling. I'm going to show you here in a second. Then when they get to the confirmation page, now they can have some other stuff that just makes sense to what they just bought. Okay, so now I was thinking, what product could we sell? You know, does anybody know what sort of product we could sell? Now, there's a certain way that we have to select the product. So the very first thing you want to identify is there a need for the product? Is there going to be this need? So there needs to be like a big, huge, massive need in the marketplace right now. Okay, the product has to be in a booming industry. So it has to be an industry that's going on the uprise and it's not going down the gutter. Now, this product, I think it's going to make sense to you. Okay, now we might get into actually building the little free giveaway that we're going to be giving away on this page here. Okay, and I was thinking we could give away a PDF. Now, a PDF, and the example PDF that I was thinking, I found this here. It's going to be called 8 Things You Need to Know Before Making or Buying Your Own Mask. So you know that with everything that's going on right now and all this here stuff, that health and wellness is like a booming industry. You know, like I know that the Zoom, whatever, all this here is booming industry, all this online stuff's booming right now. And when it comes down to this year, this scary word here, COVID-19, and all this here stuff about the spread of this virus. And now more than ever, even where I'm from in the UK here, apparently we have to wear face masks going into shops and all this here. So I'm going to show you a little stealthy secret that maybe maybe not a lot of people know about, but I see it all the time when people are selling stuff online, and I can go and check and see, and I can find what I'm going to show you, what these people are selling and all at a discount, a better price than what they sell it at. But we're going to realistically kind of do the same thing. But if you have your own product, you can use this funnel. We're going to build it for your own thing. But what we're going to do here is we want to go to this opt-in page, and we're going to make a little e-cover asset that we're going to put on here, and we're going to call it 8 Things You Need to Know Before Making or Buying Your Own Face Mask. And then we're going to give this away as the irresistible freemium. Okay, now what will we know about people when, for instance, they opt in for this 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own face mask? We know that these people are interested in making or buying their own face mask, which is really, really relevant. Okay, now what would be a super affordable solution on the next page? What do you think would be a super affordable solution on the next page? Yeah, we see. Right. So a face mask, that's it, right? So where we can go and get a face mask is on amazon.co.uk for an example here, or because we're going to be doing it in dollars, we might go amazon.com. Okay, and we're going to see how much is 20 face masks. Okay, we want to make sure that face masks are virus protection. So we want virus protection one. So we're going to type in here 20 black face masks. Okay, and we'll see how much 20 black face masks are here. Okay, so that There you can get 8 black cotton washable reusable protective face masks, $20. Okay. Here 14. This is some Dead Sea mask, right? This here $15.99 for one mask, 2 filters, 2 valves. You know, let's say here's 20 reusable cotton fabric face masks, $32.99. Okay. Now, if we're selling free face masks and they just cover shipping, and the shipping cost is $9.95 for 20 face masks, do you think that's going to be a super affordable solution for someone who's interested in learning how to make or buy their own face mask? I think so, because without a doubt, most people, they'll be like, oh, they'll go and look for it on Amazon and see how much they are. But they're like $19.99 here. If that's for 8, we're going to be giving away 20. Here's a pack of 20 here. I wonder how much they are. These here ones, let's see. So you're getting the idea here. People are going to go and look on Amazon for a price check, right? But to be honest, we don't really want to sell a commodity. So on this page, what we're going to do is we're going to create a widget. Now, a widget is like a little offer, and instead of people, maybe we're going to be including maybe like if they get the 20 free face masks, they'll get like a little video course included. Now, we don't have to make the video course. We can find this video course. We can find the video course and leverage it. And I'm going to show you how to do this a little bit later on, but we're going to create a little widget on this page. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you where we're going to get these face masks from at this price. So we're going to go to AliExpress. Now, you might have heard of this before. You might not have heard of it, but loads of people build these Shopify stores and they sell AliExpress products, right? And you can get these here, what's them there? AirPods for like $10. And they sell them on their Shopify store for like $30. And you're making like 3 times the return on investment kind of thing after ad spend. You need to count that in and stuff, but we're going to type in here. What are we going to type in? 20 black face masks. Okay. I do this all the time whenever I see e-commerce stores. I'm like, I wonder if they're drop shipping this off AliExpress. And sometimes I find it on AliExpress and I'm like, what? So here we go. Let's see. Here's 20 black face masks. $2.77 to $3.95. This is crazy. Like, you wouldn't really expect this here. Now, we want to check this out. Okay, so it's saying non-antivirus. So I looked at this a little bit earlier on, and I want to click on that there, and we want to find ones that are antivirus. Okay, because it wouldn't be right to be selling face masks to protect yourself against this virus if they're not antiviral face masks. So I scrolled down here and I think it was these. So these come in a box, okay? And I looked at these. Now, you can actually contact these sellers and you can work out deals with them and you can get bulk orders and all this different types of stuff. And you can get better deals the more that you sell, which is really, really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to be giving away we're going to be giving away 30 face masks. Okay, so you can see that on this page here, let's see, it's going to be 30. So we can maybe use this here. Okay, but we're going to be giving these away for free, right? So on the opt-in page, we're going to be giving away a little report. Now next week we'll probably just focus on building this little report that we're going to be giving away as the irresistible freemium. So we'll be able to run ads to this here, create ads, run ads. We'll be able to post about it and things like this here, about this here that leads to your irresistible freemium. And the irresistible freemium is going to be 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own mask. Okay, and people who are like, what are these 8 things? They need to know they're going to opt in for the irresistible freemium. Okay, then we're going to be building a list, which is really, really important. Then on the next page, this page here, the thank you page, we're going to be offering them 30 antiviral black face masks for free. Just cover shipping. Okay, then your shipping cost is $9.95. Okay, so we're going to buy them for $7.58, and people are going to be buying them off us for $9.95, right? And they're only going to be paying for shipping, so they can pay for shipping. Then when they make the order, we can buy them here and ship them straight to them for $7.58. Now, we wouldn't be making any money, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to add in a little order bump. So I don't have it set up yet because I haven't worked on this page yet, but we're just going to walk through the product selection here and how we're going to set this up. Okay. Now, when someone's like, right, okay, 30 black face maskies for $9.95, shipping, free plus shipping, that sounds like a pretty affordable solution, kind of an irresistible offer to somebody who's interested in making or buying their own face mask. Okay, so if they're seeing 30 black face masks for $9.95, there's going to be probably a high conversion rate on that their offer. Now, what we're going to do on the second step, there's going to be an option, and it's like I says, it's going to be an order bump, and it's kind of like when you're at the checkout and you can see like the snacks and all the checkout, and you just sort of grab the snack before you do the checkout, and it's kind of like a little impulse buy. Now, what we're going to put on this page or as the order bump, we're going to use, let's see if I can see it here. We're looking about for it. Now, we're going to sell this here. Okay. Now, this is a 50 milliliter travel and portable hand sanitizer gel. Okay. And it's only $2.77. Okay. And we're going to have it in place as a little order bump. So someone getting these 330 masks, okay, $9.95, free plus shipping, $9.95. When they get to the checkout, they're going to see, quick, add this to your order now and get 50 milliliter hand travel sanitizer for $4.99 or for $5.95, $5.95. So there, we're instantly making double what we're going to be spending pretty much. So we're going to sell it for $9.95. We're going to buy it for $2.77. Okay. Now, once say, for an example, if someone buys it, maybe they don't buy it. Okay. Now, what we're going to do after they go through the irresistible freemium, they get through the affordable solution, and they've seen the order bump. Okay, once they order, they're going to go to the upsell page. Now, what I was thinking here is a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to go for the similar supplier, okay, for the maskies. And what we're going to offer them here on this page, on this upsell page here, we're going to offer them, so they bought 30, we're going to offer them another 20 face masks for $13.95. Okay, so they've already got 20 for free. They just covered shipping, so they've already paid for the shipping. Now we're going to say, do you want another 20 face masks for $13? And some people might say yes, some people might say no. Okay, but then we're going to offer them here on this page as another 80 face masks for $24.99. Okay, so they're just after getting 30 free masks. They maybe ordered their hand sanitizer too. Okay, on this page it's going to say, wait, special one-time offer, get another 20 face masks for $13, or get another 80 face masks for $24. Okay, which is going to be a little one-click upsell, and they can go, yes, add product, and it'll go boom, it'll build them. Okay, now I sort of mapped this out a little bit, and I've got it written down here. So for somebody coming in the front end and they only buy the front end product, and we sell it for $9.95, now that's free plus shipping. We go and buy it for $7.58. We make $2.37. But okay, we made $2. Whoop-de-woo. But that's good. Okay, we actually end up in the profit a little bit, and we end up with a buyer. Okay, so if someone comes through, we're not even including the order bump just yet. If someone comes through and buys option 1, and they buy all, they bought 50, so they got 30 for free, and then they buy another 20. We might swap it around the other way, so they get 20 for free, and then they buy 30. So if they do that option, so they spend $9.95 on the shipping, international, then they spend another further $13.95 for another 20 face masks. That means we spent $13.75, because when you look here, we can just go, if someone makes the purchase of just the front end offer, we can send them this one, which costs us $7.58. Okay, and I think it's free shipping. Okay, free shipping UK, I think international and things like that. So yeah, free shipping, stuff like that, and then you can select country and all. So it's costing us $7.58. Now, someone takes the front end offer. This is the one we buy and send them. So we make a couple of bucks. We maybe lose a bit of money, but we end up with a list. We're starting to build our buyers list, which is really important, because what do we know about this person who just bought face masks? They could potentially buy face masks later on as well. Okay, and then we can sell them, and we don't have to spend really any additional money to bring them to advertise to them again, because they'll be on our email list. Okay, which is really cool. Now, if someone comes in and buys the second option, and they end up buying the first option, so they get the front end, we're going to be spending $7.58 to make a couple of bucks. Plus, we've got a buyer. Then, if someone goes for the first option is where they get the first free face mask, and then they buy the additional 20 or 30. Then that's going to be 50 face masks. So we can get 50 face masks here for $13.77, free shipping to the UK or wherever we're doing it. Okay, so we spend $13.75. Okay, and we've already sold the shipping, which is $9.95. Then an additional $13.95. So we practically just sell them the upsell for the price of the product. So the front end offer becomes profit. Now the first option pays for itself. If you get me, if you're getting me, let me know if you're getting this here. Okay, so hopefully you can see that screen all right. Okay, now in the second option, okay, now if they do that, we're actually in the profit. If they do the first option, so we're not even including this order bump. The order bump is going to be an extra couple of bucks as well. But if they go for the first option, we spend $13.75, like it says here on the screen. Then we actually make $10.15. Okay, which is really cool. But really, the purpose of this funnel that we're building here is to build a buyer's list. Okay, build a buyer's list, because we can sell to the people later on, because we know that these people are interested in hand sanitizing stuff and keeping clean and all this type of thing, which is really, really cool. So the second option that they can go for is buying 80 masks. Okay, so if they're like, right, they got 20 for free, and we offer them 80 more for $24. Okay, so all in all, they're going to spend in their cart order, it's going to be like 33 bucks or something. They're going to spend 33 bucks. Okay, now we can go and buy 100 face masks here. Okay, it'll probably come in a few boxes, so 50 comes in a box. Okay, and then we can get a box here, so they'll be sending them 2 boxes of masks. Okay, it's costing us $18.31, but what they'll have done when they come through this year is they'll be spending $9.95 here just for shipping, international shipping, okay, which covers the cost of the first front end offer. Then if they decide to take the order bump, that's additional. But then when they get to this page, the upsell page, if they decide to buy 80 more face masks for $24, then we actually make $16.68, $16.63. Okay. Now this is going to be cool because we're actually starting to make profit here. Now, this is the way I think we're going to build this out, and we're going to use some of these images, and we're going to use some of these reviews and things like this here. We're going to leverage a lot of stuff that we can find online to be able to build this. And at the end, my friend, I'm going to give this to you, okay, if you want it, so that you can use it and sell this here, these face masks, okay? And let's see, all you're really going to be doing is you're going to be giving away this PDF that we're going to make next week, okay? Which is the 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own face mask, okay? Now I might make this through the week and give it to you next week, but we're about halfway through the training here, and I've explained to you, what product we're going to use and why we're sort of going to use this here. Now, what we need to do really is we need to find some affiliate products, okay, that we can plug in here, so that when someone comes to the end and they've bought their face maskies, they've got their hand sanitizer if they got it, now they're going to see, oh, this product here, this product here, this product here. Now we're not going to think of that just yet, but this is what the plan is we're going to leverage other affiliate products. Now we're going to look into some networks as well once this is nearly finished, and we'll identify some health and wellness products that we can plug in here, which are going to work really, really well. Now, the type of person that I won't think this is going to be really designed for is more of like a younger person. Now, I don't want to go out there running ads to like old people and targeting old people. I think we kind of want to make this sort of cool and appeal to more of a younger audience. Now, that's why if we make this PDF kind of cool, like 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own face mask, then when people get to these here products and stuff, they're going to be, we don't want to be like selling like, just like a generic blue one or something like that there. I think the black one is kind of more cooler as well. Let's see, we want to make sure that it is this here one. So this one is an antiviral one, okay? And we want to make sure that there. So this is the idea, my friend. Now, I'm going to close this down for now because we're going to check this out a little bit later, but this is a top tip for you, okay? It's like, say if you see ads on your Snapchat or you see ads on Facebook and things like that, and it takes you to a store that's selling different products. So let's type in AirPods, because I bought a pair of AirPods on here. They might not have been the best AirPods, but they were kind of a little bit cheap. So you can see here, you can get AirPods. Now these are ones, are different ones. Let's see, you can find the ones that are like $10 on here, but these ones are pretty expensive. Let's see, these ones must be all earpods. We'll type in earpods. Okay, this is just a little bit off on one here, but you can see that these are probably the ones that people are selling on them sites, and they can get them for like $13, and then they're selling them for like $29. Do you know what I mean? So there's ones here, it's like $11.99, $13.99. There's these ones, and I see this all the time, and I never really get caught out with it, but that's why I'm sharing these type of things in the inner circle, my friend. And because you're here, you're going to know this type of stuff too. All right. So where can we build this little ebook, okay, that we're going to be giving away? Now, let's close that down. Let's close this. So one thing that we can do is an ebook design. So let's say we're going to go to canva.com. Now we're going to design a little ebook. Now I might design this and have it ready for next week, and then so it's done, it's all done, and then we can just start to move on with the other parts and then start actually designing the pages and getting into that there type of thing. Now hopefully you've got the idea of how this is going to work, and if you can see behind me, I don't know if you can see that behind me, but here's the irresistible freemium. Okay, and what we're going to do in the irresistible freemium is we're going to be giving away that PDF, which we're going to make here. Now let's see if we can see here A4 document for an example. Now if you wanted to make your own, okay, there's different places that you can do that. Now what you can do, you can go to the likes of Upwork or things like that here. I made mine myself. I made my own cover and things like that there. And what we can use here is a thing called smart mockups. Okay. And basically I already done this earlier. So we're going to say, we could probably make this before the end of the training. So let's say we want to make it cool though. We don't want to make it look, what would you say? Not very nice. We want to make it cool. So what could we use? A template here, and then we can send the template to someone and they can make it all look nice. Now let's say we go for, what sort of color theme? We want to go for black, possibly red and white, right? So we'll go for this. Let's see. Okay, we'll maybe go for this one. Okay, and we're gonna paste this in here as a big headline. Copy. Let's see. It's gonna let us put that in there. Paste. Okay, so it's going to say 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own face mask, right? And we're going to take that out. We'll probably make this now. Okay, 8 things you need to know. Okay, and then we can go to photos. We can type in face mask. Okay. Now this is, I'm using Canva here. Like, let's see, I can't see a face mask here. So we'll go to Google and we'll just type in black face mask. Let's see. We can just use this image for now. Put it on there. We're going to make this cool looking and we're going to give it away. So let's see, face masks. Yeah, we'll maybe use this one. We'll save this image. Let's see. We'll save it. Make sure it's in this one. Okay. Then we're going to upload it in here. Okay. Let's see. Uploads. We're going to upload this image. Now we're going to see this come together pretty quickly. Okay. I'm going to download that. Oh, okay. I'm going to add that in there. Already added it. Okay. As you can see here, a little PDF, and we can maybe position this back. Right. Maybe we'll put that there. Right. Make that white. Okay, all white. Maybe just delete that. Okay, 8 things you need to know before making or buying your face mask, own face mask. Right. Now you can duplicate this page here. And what we'll do is we'll X that out. Probably take away this. Okay. Now this is me making this little PDF, right? I think we're going to change the background color to black. We'll make this text white. And then we're going to go with not all face masks are created equal. Okay. But what we want to do in here is we kind of want to make it like a little bit of copy. Now, copywriting, it's like, it's, what can you say? It's like certain words that help sell a product, okay? So what we could do is we could throw rocks at our enemies, and we could say that most face masks that you can find online aren't actually antiviral face masks, okay? Which leads into our one where we're going to position it as the antiviral face mask, okay? And let's see, we're going to paste this in here, okay? And we're going to build out this report, this little PDF report, okay? Now, let's see, make that smaller, a little bit wider. Okay. Once we get this here, the right sort of size, everything will be a little bit faster. Okay. Let's see, bring it up. Now we can make this look really fancy. Make that bold. Okay, it's all bold. Let's see. Make this not bold. There's a lot right in there. Now, we're going to make this smaller, right? So, bring that like that. Right, make it bigger. Okay. Make this bigger. Okay. And I'm going to show you how we can make this little report quickly. So let's see, we've got this next one. Now we're on to part one, which is some fabrics. Let's see, some fabrics are more effective at preventing virus particles than others, than preventing virus particles than others. More effective at preventing virus particles than others. Okay, we're going to put that in there. Paste. Okay, and we're going to copy this. Copy. And we're going to paste this in here. Don't worry, we're going to be able to deliver this here all fine, and I'll go show you how this all goes together. Let's see. We're going to delete that. We're going to paste this in. Boom. Right. Yep. Okay. Now, not all face masks are created equal. Okay. One, some fabrics are more effective at preventing virus particles than others. That was step one. Then we're going to go step two. Tightly woven fabrics are better protection, offer better protection. Okay. Copy. Now, what we would ideally want to do is position our irresistible freemium to set up. It should set us up for the sale later. Okay. Now, we might word this here a little bit different, but we're going to go with this for now. And you can see that how we can give away an irresistible freemium of something like 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own face mask. Okay. Now, there's probably loads of people out there right now buying and making their own face masks. And they would probably love to know the 8 things that they must know before they buy or make their own. Okay. We're going to give it to them as an irresistible freemium, right? Let's see. Let's see. With, make sure I spell this. With recommendations. Let's see. Didn't paste in there, did it? 1. Copy this. Some fabrics better than others, right? Okay. So we want to paste this in here. Boom. Now we can, like I said, make this look fancy and all. We'll put some images in here. I like converse. We recommend checking the World Health Organization website for most accurate, up-to-date information. Okay. Okay. Must know who we're writing about this. Now, this is 1. This is 2. Yes, now 2 is going to be this one. Sewing 2 layers can make masks both effective and breathable. Okay. Let's see. Tightly woven protection. Paste. Okay, so that's 2. 1, 2. We can add the images in that there. Now, what I'm going to do here is, for an example, I'm going to make this here all fancy, you know, for next week. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. Okay, so you can make your own on canva.com if you want, or you can go to the likes of Fiverr or something like that, or Upwork, or other places. There's other different like freelance and services ones, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to download this. Okay, done. We're going to make sure that it is PNG. Okay, then we're going to download it for an example. Now we're going to, 1 second, we're going to log in. Now that we have downloaded that, okay, let's see. Oh, we're going to start to share this screen again. This one. Share. Okay. Right, so I'm going to log in to my account and we're going to go to this page. We're going to change this up next week. We'll probably go focus on really working more on the irresistible freemium and thinking about the wordage in it and how it's going to lead up to the sale. But all we're going to do is simply in this software. Okay. Like I said, if you don't have this software, don't worry. I'm going to give you all this at the end when we build it all. But if you want to get get started and use the software, I've got this super cool offer that you cannot find anywhere else. If you go directly to the company, you're not going to be able to see this. You can only get it through my link, and it's one of the best deals. So you're going to want to make sure and have a look through this one, because you're not really able to find this offer anywhere else with all the stuff that you get with it. So if you head to CameronLimitless.com/go funnels, FUNNELS, you can go and you can start having fun with this software that I'm using. Now, you can get a 2-week free trial and you don't pay anything for 2 weeks. Then after the 2 weeks, you can start to pay for the software. But hopefully maybe not by the next 2 weeks, but I'm going to build this for you. But if you want to hold off before getting it, and then by the time we have this built, I have this built for you, all you'd have to do is hit one button. I'm going to give you the link for it, and then you can download this into your account. Now, this doesn't look very good. That's why we ideally want to go to this. We want to go to this. It's called smartmockups.com, and this is going to make it look like a little book, which is going to be cool. Now, you can pay someone else to do it, but here you can get it. You can do it yourself, and you know what I mean. It's free most of the time as well. So if you don't know, you don't know, isn't it? Now, here we can go to, let's see, packaging, print, magazines, and books. Let's try that. Now, what do we want ours to look like? We want it to look like a little report. Okay. Now, these are all white. We'll say, for example, we'll use this one. Okay. Continue. Oh, this is premium. Right. We'll just go for, let's say, this one here. We're going to upload that image that we just made quickly, and we're going to upload it into here. Okay, so asking that we want to use Canva, that's where we made it, but we're going to use this. We're going to see what it looks like. So fits fine. You can see it there. we'll say crop and continue. Boom. This is our 8 things you need to know before making or buying your own mask. Okay. Now there was different options there, but we'll go download this here. For example, we'll say high resolution. Then we'll go back here. We're going to take this out. And we're going to put in the new one. I'm going to delete this. And then we're going to put in the one we just made there. And you can see, hopefully, you can see where we're going with this here. And this is our little report that we're going to give away as an irresistible freemium. Okay, that's going to lead to the sale. Okay, now maybe the angle of that's not right. Maybe it looks a little bit funny. Maybe we need to do something different, but we can work on it. But this is the idea. Maybe we can try and use a different one. Let's see, maybe a different type of PDF, type of booklet we want it to look like. Okay, so that was the one we used there. We could maybe use this one, maybe this one, maybe that one. Let's see. See, we got this one here. It says portrait books. We've got magazines, books, brochures, sheets. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, so maybe something like this. Your design here. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. We're going to upload the image. Oh, we're going to upload the image from the computer. And we'll wrap this up soon because it's nearly an hour. We're going to select this here. Maybe this one's going to look better. Okay. Now crop and continue. Okay. This one might look a little bit better. So we'll download this and we'll have a look and see what this one looks like. Now, I don't know. Maybe this one might work. I don't think it looks too appealing on the eye. It looks a little bit funny there. So we're going to try this one. But you can see what tools I'm using here to do this here. So we're going to be using a template on Canva. Then we can make it look like a little book or a little thing like this here in Smart Mockups. Okay. We're going to add this in. Now this is starting to look like something. Okay. So we can save this for now. We'll go preview. We might delete this, but we might keep that. We'll have a look at it in a bit. Now this is what this page kind of looks like. So we're going to be sending people here, and we're working next week on the actual PDF and the words on this page and actually making this offer. But you can see here it will say 8 things you need to know. So we'll write in we'll write in something like it has to pass the 3-second rule. So within 3 seconds of someone landing here, people need to know what it is, how they get it, and what it is, how did they get it, pretty much. So it's 8 straight away. We can write up here, we can say, discover the 8 things you need to know before buying or making your own face mask. And then it can say, enter your info below to get the free report, to instantly get the free report sent to your email. And then it could say your name or just your email, and then it say, send me the report now. Okay, so we can do this next week. Then below we might add in a few little things or something like that there, but we want to make maybe we could take some bullets and we'll make bullet points out of here, and we can say use maybe like a little case study of someone who's talking about a face mask or something like that there, and things like this. But hopefully you can see where we're going with this here is we're going to be giving away a little PDF here. Then on this next page, let's see, on the next page, we're going to be offering them the affordable solution, which is the face masky. And then we're going to upsell more face masks with sanitizer that we're going to get from AliExpress. Okay. And it's going to be really cool. Now, people might think, oh, that's like not right. And that's what I thought at the end of the day. But most people like physical things, and they actually like to, they connect better with a physical thing than a non-physical thing. So maybe I felt that it was best to start off with this type of funnel. to explain it. And then, like I said, I'm going to give this to you when we build it at the end of the week's not there. I'm going to give this to you so you can use this all for yourself. You can use the report. You can use all this, every single part we're going to be building out on the Limitless Inner Circle. So I hope that you like this week's one and you find out, you really learn how to structure products on a funnel. So like it says, we've got it up here. We've got the irresistible freemium, which we covered today. Then we covered the affordable solution and what way that kind of works. So ideally, you want to offer something that's low ticket, and then you don't necessarily have to make money, but if you break even on the front end, which is good, and then you can offer the upsells, which adds additional profit, and it can get you out of losing street into the profit zone using these upsells, which is really, really cool. So my friend, that was the end of the Team Limitless Inner Circle. I hope that you enjoyed this week and you learned a whole bunch of stuff about really how you can find physical products at a different price than what they are on Amazon. You've seen that on Amazon, they were selling 8 face masks for like $9.95. So if someone came to our site, as long as we're on the next page, the sales page, which we're going to be covering, we sell a widget. It's kind of like a little widget offer, like something a little bit different than everybody else. So if someone lands there, they're like, oh, like they can't get it anywhere else. They can't get that anywhere else apart from there and then. Okay, which is going to be really, really cool. We're going to be covering all that stuff coming up. So I'd like to thank you for joining me on the Team Limitless Inner Circle. And hopefully I'll see you again here next week. And like before, my call to action for you this week is really to head over to the group, the Facebook group. So if you head over to limitlessfuture.club/group and you go and become a member of our community over there, I'm just starting to build that out, and really you can ask any questions and then we can connect and stuff like that there. And that was my call to action for you this week. If you want to head over to the group, if you just type into your browser or that there, limitlessfuture.club/group, and you can go over there and we can hang out all together and stuff like that there. That was everything for this week. Hopefully you learned something, like I said before, and hopefully I'll see you again 8 p.m. Wednesday next week. Have a great one. Bye bye. See you there.